close to 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the summer. The days I lived on the come up to now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drive and rush them and run the set until you become everything that you want to. Come on!
Hello, everybody! Here for Combo Breaker 2025 Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. My name's UltraDavid. With me, old Jimmy DC, old James Chen.
Jimmy DC?
I'm not sure what happened over here, but I said something like that. We're here with the top 8 for Super Turbo.
Yeah, of course. Here on Vampire Arcade, we're always doing all the cool retro games. You know, I had a Vampire Savior block earlier. Third Strike, we just had Jeremy and Humbag on here.
Good work.
And so, yeah, it's a lot of good times here for old games, honestly.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, this is the room where that kind of stuff takes place. And it's jam-packed. Lots of folks out there playing casuals, even still. Will be throughout the night. And we're here with the final 8 contestants for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here we go.
Look at this. Okay.
Comeback 386. Kyle up there on
Dude,
the winner's side.
All the top 8s.
He's killing it lately.
Yeah.
Yep, versus that arch villain, another very strong player. We have Chris G up there in Super Turbo.
Okay.
Killer in every single game that we have. Just one of the all-time most talented players from this scene for sure. Angel on the other side, long-time strong player as well. We have Bonky versus Climax. I was looking it up with Bourbon Planner. He and I were hanging out. That's a rematch from Frosty Fausting's Grand Finals.
Bourbon Planner's here?
He is,
oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
He actually was one round away from making top 8, losing to Bonky.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're talking about it.
Oh, cool. We
and
got
then
Jack
in
TF here.
yeah,
Okay,
loser's side, the other side, Jack TF versus Snoopy Global.
Another one of those players that's, tries to do all the work with the cami.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
definitely won a, was it? I think it was Frosty Fausting's 2 years ago.
Couple years
Not
ago.
this one, but the one previous to that. So.
Yeah, there you go. So a bunch of different characters we have on deck for you. We got some of the classics, obviously. You got your Boxer. Maybe it's Honda. I guess we'll see. Anyway, we'll go through the whole list. But we have some of the strong characters up there for sure.
Yeah.
But you also got a couple weirdos in there, too.
Yeah.
You got a Blanca, Cammy, and stuff like that. Pretty cool.
Blanca, Cammy, and this is very strange stuff. But, we've been playing these games for so long. Like, yes, are they bad matchups? Yes. But have you played these bad matchups a bazillion times? Yes. And so sometimes you'll just find the way to win. So
Absolutely right. Yep. And yeah, like I said, Bonky's the Blanca player. That's a rematch with Climax, where Bonky was in Grand Finals on winner's side.
Oh,
at
okay.
Frosty's.
Yeah.
So anyway, really good player. We have a cool lineup for you of players who have been playing in some cases for 50 years, in some cases for a little bit less than that, and lots of different levels of players, lengths of player time, character choices, regionalities.
It's always interesting because Super Turbo has like these distinct generations, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like this early generation, obviously everyone who was playing it when it was out, the first time. Then we kind of have like that weird like the Riz One, Damn Die era, those players.
In early to mid 2000s.
Yep. And then we got like the next era, which I guess like when Eugene and Killer Miller and like all those players started showing up. And so I've been saying this at so many different events now and even on my own stream all the time, but old fighting games do not get bad. Like they never grow old. Like if it's good back then,
Listen to this music.
It's still good now.
Listen to the music.
It doesn't even sound outdated, right?
Like it sounds very outdated. It's great. It's great.
It still sounds like fresh music to me.
To be clear, I love it. But it's definitely a little old. I love it. Speaking of a little old, Kyle on the right side. Do not be fooled by his good looks. He's almost as old as many of us out here.
Dude, I just told somebody that I am almost 50, and he was like, "What?" So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not even the first person to get there, man. It's good,
yeah, I know.
Good number of folks in the FGC who have passed that threshold. In some cases, years ago.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So you're taking a look there at the scene in this room. Lots of different casuals, like I mentioned. Most of the tournaments are, either done or they're close to it at this point. And so the people who are out there are just having a good time, playing some games, lots of artist booths on both sides, and way in the back there.
I love the fact that the artist booths are everywhere because
Really
it's
cool.
kind of like it feels more integrated, you know, and like
I agree.
it has that kind of like discovery feel, you know.
Yeah.
You walk into one ballroom, you're like, oh, cool. I
Who's
haven't
in
seen
here?
this yet. Yeah.
Exactly.
And of course, you know, I talked about it during the Vampire Savior as well. But, you know, wrangling everybody on the stage is, of course, Min, the CVS2 champion from from Frosty Fausting. So,
Comeback. Kyle on the Honda flavor for him.
Yep.
Trying to get here to the corner control. Oh, man, he missed the command grab.
Yeah, I mean,
Oicho,
this
please.
is always a funny
Oh,
matchup
fierce.
to me because it's like, oh, he tried to do the
old
the
trickety
fancy-
trick?
Yeah, good
Okay,
block.
important block. Yeah, that could have actually been for the kill.
Oh, yeah, but too high up. Wasn't going to be able to combo off of that. Because this is one of those matches that I always think is so funny because, like, when you first start playing it, it feels like Bison can't do anything to Honda. And then you discover that, like, you know, Bison discovers Light Cycle Crusher, and then it feels like Honda can't do anything. And then then Honda discovers jumping forward, you know, without doing the splash. And it's such a weird matchup.
Ooh. Funky timing there. Okay, great block. If Comeback can get the knockdown, he's not going to get a chance. Super good conversion
Wow.
by that arch villain.
Because that wasn't something that, like, I think that you would have expected, but it all just worked out. So good, well done to him.
Ooh, baited a little bit.
Ooh, there's that light
jab
psycho.
Yeah, really important. Okay.
Reason why it's so good is because it beats all of Honda's headbutts. And it will beat his butt slam a lot, too. So
Yeah, great hitbox on its way over.
has high priority.
Oh, okay, yeah. As the legend says.
Yes.
Okay, Kyle looking for super. Here it comes.
Oh, wow. I can't believe he blocked in time.
Got him. Oh,
he-
yeah?
I mean, what was Bison couldn't have reversaled with anything.
I'm really
so-
surprised it wasn't just splash. Wow, and our arch villain is going to make the full comeback. I really thought it would just be like button in the hands.
Yeah, I mean, he had the hands going, and he just let
And
it
he let go, yeah,
let
I'm
it
not sure,
stop.
man.
Maybe he was trying to do it with the heavy button, and he just wasn't pressing fast enough or something.
Hard to say.
Yep. But
Something he can recover from, but I really like the conversion by that arch villain. Obviously huge.
I'm not sure if we're doing 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5 here. We'll
In
find out.
Top
We'll
8?
find out. Yeah.
It's probably 3, but yeah, I guess we'll see
Yeah.
for sure. Got him.
Ooh.
It's 3 out of 5. The previous rounds were 3 out
Oh,
of 5.
okay,
also.
okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
now that I
gotcha.
think about it.
All right, so there we go. Comeback Kid right now. I'm sorry, not Comeback Kid. Comeback 386. Nice start in the second game here. Looking a little more focused and solid here. So
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's a movement that's very much about movement. A matchup that's very much about movement
Right.
for Bison, right? Like you have to be moving constantly.
Yeah.
And he's doing a good job of that.
Both of them have missed the little cheeky cross-ups in that corner now. So. Oh, did he
May
have
have
a charger?
super.
Yeah, I think he hasn't charged. Okay, he lost it, so he wants to try to gain it back. Oh, couldn't actually kick him in time. Oh, fine. So he hasn't been able to get like the jump into that for quite some time, but there's that butt slam. And, you know, it's so weird. I don't know if Capcom did it on purpose, but like the heavy Ocho makes it so that the next move, the next special can stun. The light one does not, but the light one is also so safe to do. So.
All right, focused. Both of them showing off what they could do in their respective games. That arch villain really good conversions and movement. That time, comeback definitely with stronger pressure. As soon as he got the knockdown, he was a big threat. But yeah, you don't want to overextend either as Honda in this match. You don't want to get caught by like mashing jab on the other side, or maybe Bison jumps away at the last second, gets a big punish.
Yeah, but if Honda can get in like this, you know, technically if you can execute that corner Ocho throw loop perfectly, there's basically not much that Bison can do about it. So.
Yeah, he's got to hope for reversal grab, but that's why comeback did meaty butt slam earlier.
Yeah.
Blow it up. Just a bad mix-up that you got to take as Bison. That's what you selected into. You selected into a character who's only got the super to get away from things.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, it's kind of a fair weakness because this
I'm in,
character
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm always sad that like there's not a lot of characters that are like all in offense and zero defense.
Yeah,
like
he's really
him.
cool.
Yeah. And as I've been saying on a lot of streams, we've also completely lost the Honda Fortress archetype too, as well.
True, yeah.
Like I don't think that exists anymore. Oh, he went for the chip.
No, he lives to the other side. Yeah.
Chip.
Very difficult to get out of. Got to be a reversal, but.
All right. I wonder if even the light headbutt would have worked. Like, does it start up and get stomped on from behind, right?
Yeah, I've seen that happen, and I've seen him also just sail forward.
Yeah. Okay.
Just nothing happens.
But even then, Bison would just easily be able to walk up and kick him. So, I like I'm throwing that little stand jab in between the jump strongs. I appreciate that.
A little bit of swag.
Yeah. Timing, help your timing. Ooh, okay, whiff punish.
Oh, wow! Oh, he missed the final.
Yeah, the wall stick kind of messed it up. Uh-oh, this is a problem here. Smart.
Okay.
Going with the butt slam to catch the, I must jump away from the command grab, you know.
It's a very all or nothing matchup between these two. As you saw earlier, I mean, certainly if Bison finds the right combo, you can get the stun and the kill like right away.
It's just such a fascinating matchup to me because, you know, Honda is like the character of like lopsided matchups in both directions, and this one is a very interesting matchup for Honda.
Oh boy, that cross-up could have been the beginning of stun combo.
He tried to go for the Ocho after blocking that scissor kick. Just like that, got the reversal.
I imagine that was probably intended to be super. I'm not sure if he had charge, but that medium kick there looked like.
Yep, match point now for comeback.
Threatening to get into winners finals.
Oh boy. Oh, he tried to go for the throw. Got the Ocho. Got to be careful now. I feel like that was close enough that maybe towards Roundhouse might have been able to punish, you know?
I had the same thought.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
The move with high priority again.
Exactly.
No hurt box on that light punch like that.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No. No more moves with no hurt boxes. No more moves where the last frame is active.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That Archvillain got to be the start. No, he's in the corner. Worst case scenario. He does have super.
Yeah, and comeback actually just kind of backs off a little bit. So, all right. Oh, God. Stomp.
Comeback uses super more than many Hondas do.
Oh, he got in with the jump. This is scary. Oh, he got jump strong.
Yeah, is it enough? One more? To which side?
That situation is so confusing, honestly. Like,
yeah. Hard to block. Yeah, I mean, you can do butt slam. It's really hard.
Yeah. Now, I mean, he could have survived it because he wasn't at 0 vital, right?
Yeah.
So he could have taken the chip. And I remember Riz was doing that to me a bunch the last time I was playing him. And a lot of times it looks like it's a cross-up, and it's not. You actually just hold back the whole time. So that's a very fortunate situation for Comeback Kid. Comeback.
On reaction there.
Ooh, nice. Sliding forward with the hands into the Oicho. Not enough to kill yet. But he's gone for that butt slam there every single time. But I don't even think there was anything Bison could do. No. He was going to block it on the way up, and on the way down, it would have just chipped him to death.
That was that. Match point again. Okay, super important grab right there. To get out of that bad situation. Oh, it was close.
Here we go. Oh, but I think that was too deep because it looked like he hit the button, you know, while he was still in block stun for the Oicho.
Man, there have been close moments.
Oh,
what a little bait.
Okay.
Sweep he did.
Oh, he got away with the. Nah, but you can't get away from stored Oicho.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep, a couple of guys who played each other before, that's for sure.
Yep. Nicely done to come back 386 there, making sure that you know, the arch villain didn't get the comeback on him.
Man.
So.
It could have been. And there were even in that game some moments where it really could have gone the other way. Like if Bison had been like a few pixels over a headbutt here or there and gotten just to the other side and been able to land and get the punish into stun into death, like it was close. There's some of these moments.
All right, you ready for the super old man joke right now?
Okay.
Okay. So, you know, when he was playing regular Super Street Fighter 2, do you think he named himself Comeback 286?
Whoa, man. Maybe he can press the button and, like, overclock
the
himself.
Turbo button, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right, coming up next,
Chris G.
Chris G.
Man. I mean,
and Angel.
I know I was talking to some people about, like after Punk, after Mena won, Evo Japan again, like a lot of people was like, you think he might be the greatest of all time, GOAT player? And I'm like, the breadth isn't there, right? So like for me, it's all about that kind of breadth that you can play all the fighting games, right? So Tokido, Justin on the short list, and honestly, I have Chris G right up there.
Yeah. I said this earlier when we were talking about who's in this top 8.
Right.
To me, of course, he's one of the most talented fighting game players that this country's ever produced.
It's crazy because I think it's like in City of the Wolves, he's like ranked number 1 at one point, and then in Street Fighter 6, he was ranked number 1 at one point.
Yep.
And obviously, he was been super good at all the NRS games, like Marvel. He's like one of the gods of Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Like this guy plays everything, and if he dedicates any time to it, like he just ends up being one of the best players.
He's very strong, no doubt.
I would like to. I mean, I don't know if Christie's ever dabbled in Tekken. Right? Tekken is always kind of like this weird anomaly, like outside. Like everyone who plays Tekken doesn't really play as much other stuff, and it's the opposite way too. But even like Tokido was super good at Soul Calibur at one point, Soul Calibur 5. Justin, I've talked to him about this. At one point in time, some of the East Coast guys were like, you'll never be able to beat us in Tekken.
Right,
so
right.
He learned Tekken, and he ended up winning one of the Evo Easts in Tekken 5.
I remember. Jack player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, was it Jack? Was it Fang? I thought he was playing
Oh,
Fang.
was it at that time it was Fang?
Yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure. So.
The couple times that I played, or I saw Justin play when I was living on the East Coast, I believe it was Jack. But also that was fully 20 years ago, so very possible that I'm wrong about that.
Cue
very
Matt
possible.
Damon gif right now, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, very possible that I have that backwards. Yeah, I mean, anyway, as far as players who have had success in the fighting game community, he's, let's say, Chris G.
Yeah.
One of the best, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Old Saget.
Yep, he is definitely old Saget user here, so. All right.
Oh, the checking buttons, okay.
Yeah. And, I mean, the crazy thing is that Chicago does have a really strong Super Turbo scene.
Yeah, man.
Just a general gaming scene, And it's so funny. So, like, in the staff room, one of the guys the guy I was talking to that was surprised I was as old as I was, right? He's the guy who's running and maintaining the arcade over over here.
Yeah.
And he's, like, taking care of stuff, and apparently he owns all these cabinets. And so I had to tell him the story because I was like, he might actually be connected. And I told the story. My white whale for my own personal arcade has always been the sit-down cabinet of discs of Tron.
Wow.
And there was a story a while ago where someone in Chicago was just walking along a street and there was a cabinet sitting on the curb, like in really good condition, which is very rare, right? And it turned out the lady, apparently her husband had it and he passed away or something, and it's just been in the closet in the garage forever.
Wow.
So she put it on the curb for the trash men to take away. And the trash men said they couldn't take it away because it was too big.
Oh, wow.
They were like, you have to chop it up into pieces or something. So it was just seeing that she didn't know what to do. And this guy walked across and was like, asked about it. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what to do with it. And, they said it would cost all this. And he's like, tell you what, I'll take it off your hands and you don't even have to pay me.
Oh, man.
And, dude, so he got it. And, the guy I was talking to was like, I know who that is.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, tell him I hate him. Tell him I hate him.
What luck. That's awesome.
Yeah. Only time I really wished I lived in Chicago. Oh, man.
It's always fun to come out here. Yeah, they do have really strong scenes in pretty much every fighting game and have for a long time.
And this is like, where NRS is still based out here,
oh,
right? Yeah, So, you got a lot of the strong NRS scene out here, but also you got a lot of the crazy classic arcades out here, right?
Yes.
Like Galloping Ghost is like one of the most famous arcades still in the country right now. So, always just I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to Galloping Ghost, and I heard it's like pretty big, right?
It's huge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy because between all the Frosty Faustings and combo breakers that I've gone to, I've never had a chance to explore Chicago.
Ah. Yeah, right. We're in Chicagoland,
Yeah,
but not really Chicago. Well, not in Chicago, the city. nor is Galloping Ghost, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff in this area.
You know, I haven't had my deep dish pizza yet. This trip. I need to go find a chance to grab that.
Go for it, yeah. Yeah, I haven't either, actually.
Oh, okay. What are you doing after
I'll probably be cracking out on casuals until
yeah, and I'm pretty sure
midnight
they're
again
all
or
going to be
something.
closed. Because I tried to order it when I first got here on Thursday, and they were all closed already. And so I ended up going downstairs to the hotel lobby. They had like the food over there, and I grabbed a TV dinner. And I'm like, how much is this? And it was like $10, and I put it back. And I went back upstairs and I ordered some Domino's. So
Okay, wow. Yeah, the things we do.
Yeah.
Last night, I went to a ramen place. It's a ramen place that's about a 2-minute drive, maybe like a 10-minute walk from here.
Okay.
It was open until really late.
Nice. Was it like with a lot of the Tenno crew and stuff, or?
No, it was just me and Bourbon Planner, Robin.
Okay. Nice.
He just showed up. He got in last night, and so
Okay.
we went out to dinner first. But yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It was open late. That's what I'll. Thanks for being open when we needed you to be open. Appreciate that.
And after that ringing endorsement, oh man,
Very nice people.
nothing like that Italian place we had in Japan, right? In Fukuoka that one time. Oh
A
man.
classic. Yeah. All right. Are we in? We playing
It
the
sounds
game?
like it. Sounds like it. Yeah. Okay.
I
here
heard
we
the
go, here we
plane.
go, Yep.
No. We're
Button checking.
Button checking.
Okay. All right.
When that plane starts flying.
Yep. It's funny because like even to this day, sometimes when I see like China or Japan, I still hear it. Japan, China.
Me too.
It's still there.
Me too.
That's crazy because I mean well, actually, to be fair, Chris G hasn't been traveling to a lot of tournaments recently. And so, I mean, I'm sure he could do well at a lot of these Super Turbo tournaments, but I very rarely see him, place high. But usually he's just not there, right? So
He got second in Marvel 3 earlier. Escalante beat him in the very final game.
Really?
It was, yeah. It was a grand finals reset. Awesome.
Who did the
top
resetting?
8. Oh, I don't know, man. I actually got there in the second set,
Oh,
so
okay,
I couldn't tell
okay.
you. All right, here we go. Also got Chris.
Yeah, someone in the staff room was
Angel
asking
Chen,
me
of
about
course, as always.
what the meta of Super Turbo was like, and I was like, basically, it's kind of like MVC2, where like if you can't beat Cable, you can't play, right? And same thing in this game too. If you can't beat Oat Sagat, like you just basically have no hope.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, Chun-Li, you would think with a floaty jump would be bad, but she can actually fight him. so-
Definitely. Especially if she gets the meter going, yes.
Yep, the super is the big deal right there.
She's got that walk speed.
Yep.
Hey!
Ooh, and it was a trade, but the damage just wasn't high enough on Sagat. So he's going to live here.
I love his little like smirk that he's got on constantly.
Yeah.
Little smirk.
I
looking
miss
at
that
you.
smirk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Look at him. It's like looking from like underneath his eyes, kind of. It's like underneath his face. It's a weird
Yeah,
look.
I mean,
It's
that
cool.
move obviously helps
Yeah,
to
that's a
get
big part of
over
it.
Jumping back bird kick in the corner just to build meter helps.
Yeah, this is tough for Sagat too. For some characters, it's really tough to block this.
Yeah. And then, of course, she also has always that weird tactic, if you don't know about this, but if you jump and you're about to land on a low tiger shot, do the head stomp, and for some reason you can block it, even in a game with no trip guard. It's a lot of jank in these old games, man, but I love it.
Yeah,
It's my jank. It's my kind.
I
jank.
hear that. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
damage on that throw. Chun-Li has the light SPD damage on her strong throw. Not her heavy one, but the strong throw.
Yeah, and that's old Sagat, so no text available.
Yeah.
But you know, Chris obviously knows the deal.
Yeah.
There were moments in there where if he had gotten the DP, could have been pretty different.
Yeah.
There were some jumps that Angel got in.
It's just, it's so funny because like, there is definitely a contingent out there now, within the modern ST community that just absolutely despises Chun-Li. Like she's just such a pain to deal with, and I remember talking to a lot of them, and so like a lot of times she would just do stuff and it just worked, or she just did a ton of damage, and so like I always joke, hashtag just Chun things,
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this character does some wild
She's a weirdo.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it's really divisive on who's better. Because the tier list is typically Vega, Claw, then Dhalsim. And then it's Chen or Boxer, right? It's always those two. And if you're a Chen player, you think it's Boxer. And if you're a Boxer player, you think it's Chen, right? So, yeah.
Of course.
Because Chen also fights Boxer really well.
Well, I don't know what the deal is up there, but that's cool. We're just hanging out.
Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Maybe he had to run to the bathroom or something like that. You know, that's always the typical thing when the player runs to the bathroom. Then the chat is all like, hey, why are these guys talking so long? They just want to hear themselves talk. Put on the matches. And, you know, all we're doing is like, please come back from the bathroom. Oh, man. Still think that masterclass session of Jeremy and Ringe having to kill 30 minutes at Capcom Cup this year. Yeah,
That's the gig.
Yep.
It's easy in the good times. When everything's flowing.
When it's hype, yeah,
Easy,
it's like
man.
the easiest time.
Yep, but that's not always how it goes.
Yep, exactly. So, man.
What did I eat today? What's up?
Fortunately, I actually caught the dinner in the staff room today. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
I didn't get lunch because obviously I was commentating during that block. So, yeah.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I had, gosh, I don't remember. I just had some pasta. How about that?
Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
It was in the production area. We had pasta and salad.
Yeah, so funny thing is, like, when I went into the staff room after the lunch was over, everything was gone, right? And I walked up, and they have a little section where you can, like, there's some cup of noodles or some, like, oatmeal or stuff. And I looked over there, and they had these little cups of peanut butter and jelly, and they just had bread. And I was like,
ooh, genius.
I was like, yeah, look, we're doing this. And
Genius.
look, trust me, that PBJ hit the spot, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was.
You don't got to tell me. I eat peanut butter almost every day. I'm a huge
Are
peanut
you
butter.
really?
I really am a huge peanut butter guy.
Wow.
I go through a lot of peanut butter. I'm
Okay,
buying like a jar of peanut butter a week at
What's
least.
your favorite brand of peanut butter?
I'm a big Laura Scudder's man.
Okay.
That's my number one. Number two is not even there. Like after that, there's garbage. And then, you know, if it's just some of the garbage, like I'll eat it.
Okay.
I do eat it because my brand is not always at the grocery store. I don't really know why. But if it's not, then I gotta pick up whatever crappery, and I do, and I eat it.
You're a peanut butter snob.
I just gotta. I have to eat peanut butter.
Well,
It's so
I mean,
good.
the one that you get, what was it called? Laura Scudder's, you said? How is
I'm
it
a
like?
big Scudder's
is it
guy.
sweet or is it like more like, you know, very natural?
It's natural.
Yeah.
You know that there are peanuts in there,
Yeah. Okay.
which I really like. I'm a
Oh,
big
so you like the
peanuts
crunchy
guy.
guy.
Give me,
Okay.
yeah, I mean it's the kind that comes with the oil on top, even.
Oh,
like it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
You gotta mix it yourself, like the olden days.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Anyway,
I mean, to be
important
honest,
conversation about me liking
I
peanut butter.
definitely get you know crap peanut butter.
You got it
but-
sometimes.
But for me, it's like so like Skippy makes like a natural flavor.
Yeah, that's what they put on the bottle.
Yeah, that's what they put in the bottle. But that one, like with honey, I'm down with that.
Okay,
one,
I eat honey with it all the time.
Yeah, so-
I'm a big apples and honey and peanut butter guy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm Elvis guy. Like if I can get one of those, like the donut shop that's nearby me, they make Elvis bagels. Like you know, like they put peanut butter and bananas on there.
Interesting.
And I know blasphemy, but you know, toasted bagel. It's very.
It's
very
cool,
good.
man. If it's not a fresh bagel, toast away. If it's a fresh bagel, let me taste the bread. You know, let me know.
Oh,
wanna
thank
know
you
how it
everybody
feels.
for listening to the
Thanks,
Ultra
guys.
Chen Ultra Chen peanut butter podcast here. So you know, yeah, we're definitely nuts about peanut butter.
I really am. I honestly am a big nut guy.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when you used to come over all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you were a big nut guy.
I know, man. That it came up regularly.
Yes, exactly. All right, here we go. Logan, Arcade's Angel.
It grew out of lots of different conversations.
And I guess Chris is sponsored now, huh? So he's got the Oni seed right there, Ornick. I'm not sure what it is, but he's been doing really well in Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Yeah, man.
So yeah. So
And like I said, second in Marvel 3 earlier.
I wonder if that's the reason why he's made it out here. Sponsor flew him out here and such. So yeah, using that old Sagat, obviously a very very strong character, but Even so, not the best character in this game.
Yep.
So he is
Oh, wow. Walked all the way
Wow.
up. Wanted stomp and
Yeah.
just missed it. Maybe if he'd had Laura Scutters instead, it could have worked out. It was the wrong brand.
I got to imagine, like, if you had a hitbox, it would probably be a lot easier to do that, right?
Probably,
So,
yeah. Chris doing a good job at holding onto the screen and, importantly, getting the anti-airs in that round. He had some really important DPs that shut down potential offense. Oh, my God.
Caught him in the landing frames. Oh,
Wow.
the damage on that is just so high.
It can fall apart fast.
Mm-hmm. That's what these old games are all about, man. Like, 1 second you're looking great, then 2 weird interactions and you died.
Yeah, man. Chris trying to move forward a little bit there so he's not just caught up against the wall. It's been a problem for him in the last couple rounds. The block was there this time.
And he waited after that, standing strong. I thought he was maybe trying to bait something out of Chris. Recovered in time, but of course it's old Sagat.
Yeah. And again, though, importantly, he had that DP.
Yeah. The weirdest thing about it is, like, even in Super, Sagat's recovery wasn't this fast. Like,
Yeah.
it's faster in old Sagat than it is in Super, so it feels like a bug or something.
Good chip and nothing else. Oh, he was looking for the button or for the walk up or whatever it was.
Right.
And none of that came. Angel was patient and got the reward.
I like the smile on his face. He's like, I'm not going to let Chris G come and take us out here.
Yeah.
Take out the Super Turbo crew here.
But that was certainly closer for Chris. He had more moments when he looked in control.
Right.
Where his anti-airs were there, his zoning was there. He moved forward, which you have to do. You can't just get put in the corner every time.
Right. Tiger uppercut, you see how much damage that does when he lands it. Oh my goodness. And the timing of Angel doing the down forward heavy kick over the Tiger shot has been really good. You want to do it so you land just past it to give Sagat as little time to take advantage of it as possible.
Definitely take that trade there if you're Chris. Angel.
Oh, the high one. Okay. Caught
Slow
him off
high.
guard.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't catch him in the landing frames that time. Wow, that was an interesting sequence.
Oh, got him.
Great reversal by Chris G there. Oh! That's not easy on Chen, dude. But it almost like kicked her after the forward kick like disappeared, you know? Oh, stun already? Ouch.
Hey, what a catch.
Yeah.
Little cage by him. Got the DP, knew exactly what was coming, back off to the right spot, and got it.
Yeah. Taking that last round with a perfect, very smoothly done. Smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy.
It's too smooth. It's too smooth. Back to the good old US of A, where everybody wears regulation Air Force outfits.
Ooh, okay, just trading, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that folks were not dressed like that in 1994 in the Air Force. But they probably did have boomboxes like that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You had
Okay.
a boombox, I'm sure, right?
Nah, man.
Really? I had a boombox. Come on.
I mean, not that I'm opposed to it, but I just like wasn't of age for that.
Oh, you're too young
I
for
was
that.
too- I
now.
was too
Okay,
young for it,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Fair enough.
By the time I was into music, it was the next step.
Okay, you were already using CDs.
Yeah. Great jump timing. Oh, he wanted to grab.
Yeah,
and
he was
Chris
going
got there
for
first. Woo! Angel trying to navigate this. Yep, slowly getting the corner.
Yeah, I see him back off a little bit there because sometimes, yeah, when you get in, it's still an awkward situation, and it's better to reset the situation by going back like that.
Yep.
And, you know, I have not seen Angel try to do the light flash kick after that. You know, when you do the one-hit super, a lot of times you can get the... That did so much damage! Oh, my God! That
All right.
strong throw did so much damage!
Moving on is going to be Angel. It'll be comeback 386 versus Logan Arcade Angel.
I remember testing it
In
one time.
winners.
When you do that Chun-Li, even when it's like the first kick, a lot of times if you just have the good charge, you can get the light up kicks.
Loser side of this thing, Bonky and Climax, Jack Tieff and Snoopy Global. Let's
Yep.
see where we go first. But yeah, again, winners finals will be comeback versus Angel.
Yeah, it's really weird because, like, you know, when we were doing Vampire Savior a little bit earlier, we were talking about this. But the funny thing about these old games is, like, the tier list definitely exists. Like, yeah, like Cammy is obviously bad, right? An actress is obviously bad, like, in those games. And yet, somehow, even that, you can still somehow win with the character sometimes. So it's like, it's not that the tier list is compressed, but like, because it's really bad, but like, there's just something about the nature of these games that they're just so crazy, you know?
Once you know every single situation, a matchup is bad still, but you have the tools in mind to know what to do in a way that you don't for the first 5 years you play a game, but after the first 25 years of playing a game, like, you know all the stuff.
Right, yeah, basically, yeah.
So, right, still bad matchups, but you know what the solutions are. And so, yeah, you do see in some cases characters on the lower end of things making a charge. And at this event, like you did at Frosty's earlier in the year, Bonky in top 8.
Very impressively done.
Yeah,
too.
totally. I assume that's where we're going next. So I talked with Bourbon Planner a little bit about it. Again, he was one game away from making it in the top 8, losing to Bonky.
Was he using Honda?
He was using Boxer.
Boxer, that's right.
Boxer.
Right. Yeah, okay.
And yeah, I mean, again, like not the first time that any of us is seeing Bonky, but he was just like, yeah, like he's really good at getting conversions in weird situations, right? Which like you need as Blanca sometimes.
Right.
Like you have to know like what is the link that's going to get the stun, like stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And he was really good at that.
I mean, honestly, like, yeah. So, I mean, pretty much like before the Sako tick, right? Before the Sako tick, like the 4 worst characters were generally considered Blanca, Zangief, T-Hawk, and Cammy, right? Which makes sense because, you know, all 4 grapplers are not very good in this game. Because honestly, like, it's so funny in retrospect to like think back on my Cammy career and how much I really just used her like a grappler. Yeah. And Blanca, obviously, with the bite being the whole.
Yeah, man, that's huge.
Like,
huge.
That's
huge.
like what he is, you know.
Yeah, huge for sure.
I mean, Ken is kind of a grappler too.
A little bit. Yep.
Oh man.
Honda's a grappler.
Honda is a grappler, yeah.
Especially in this game.
Yes. I was so happy when they gave him the Oicho throw. Like when this game first came out, I was like, oh my God, Honda finally has a command grab, because even during that time, the rule still existed that you couldn't do tick throws unless it was a command throw.
Ah, okay.
Right? So like Zangief, okay, you're allowed, right? And as soon as Honda got it, I was like, now I can tick throw.
Oh, nice.
You know?
Okay, wow.
And so I don't know if that rule ever really panned out that well, but you know, I played him a lot. I had a lot of fun, and then he became the bane of my existence when I switched to Cammy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. Again, taking a look at the crowd there. Folks in the back. Good little crowd we have watching here for ST. It's almost 9 p.m.
I saw people playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Sailor Moon. You know, there was a lot of those classic games back
definitely,
there.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
The reactions were there by Snoopy.
Yeah, the flash kick is always going to be a really useful tool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Hey. Hit her out. Take her out of the air.
Yep, definitely. And it's back to the chase, but nice little life lead for Jack.
Yeah. I remember the Frosty Fastest that Jack won. He beat a Chun-Li in Grand Finals. And, you know, I was talking to Jack about that. And, you know, I've probably, you've heard me say this before, but, like, the way for Chun-Li to beat Cammy is to just not throw fireballs, right? And, yeah, when Jack Tiaf won, I walked up to him. He was like, yeah, he didn't know how to fight Cammy. He kept throwing fireballs. And I was like, yep, see, there you go. Nice jump back right there. Gets the punish on the hooligan slide, the razor edge slicer, I should say.
Yeah, fireballs are a little bit of a welcome entrance in some cases, right? You get to move forward as Cammy in a way that you might not have otherwise felt comfortable doing.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I feel that you know, Chun-Li is really good without throwing fireballs. One, her neutral jump short is just nightmare for Cammy. And as good as Cammy's crouching medium kick is, it still has a little bit of a hitch, like a stagger to it, because the frame data is a little bit longer. That Chun-Li's crouching medium kick is just a nightmare to deal with. Like, Chun-Li can whiff crouching medium kick and move forward, and it looks like she never stopped moving forward, right? And, like, Cammy can't do that. Oh, no, getting away for free.
Man, he was so desperate about getting out of there.
But good reaction from Jack Tiaf to you standing strong. You know, close standing strong to get that anti-air hit there. Nicely done.
Well, we'll see if there's a difference in how he approaches Fireball early. Maybe not.
Yep. And it's one of those things, if you see that hooligan coming, just press jab, dude. Start mashing that jab button. Or flash kick.
Yeah, that's
if
a
you
good
got
one
it.
too. Yep.
And this, so you were mentioning that, Sagat has a hard time blocking that. Yeah, Cammy's the same thing. She has the unfortunate glitch of having her cross-up box be way further back than everybody else's. So moves that would cross up everybody else hit her from the front. Oh, ooh, not even a throw, not a poke, nothing. But he's got a good life lead here. Oh, gotta be careful of a hooligan.
Okay. Putting up the wall.
Yeah, there you go. That crouching medium kick, like I said, it's a nightmare to deal with.
Jack TF slowly on the approach. Okay.
Oh.
And Snoopy hangs on to the corner, back to the barrel still, not any longer.
Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy.
Okay.
That's what I always thought the lyrics were when I was a kid, honestly. So.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Tried to walk under, but not there.
Okay, that jumping strong. I mean, Cammy's one of her favorite moves in the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
That Jason Cole said that she only used against Dawson, so
I
they
remember.
nerfed it in HDR.
There it is. Got to take this opportunity to try to make something happen offensively.
Well, that's good right there. Get the knockdown and push back again. But see, that jump in right there is such a big deal, and now everything is coming off of that.
Yeah, you're
right.
right.
So you have to be careful with that. Oh, nice. Oh, maybe I'm not sure if that was a punish or not. That was a punish. Oh.
I thought the spiral arrow was cool because I thought for sure Snoopy Global was holding on to super with down forward.
Right. Okay.
So
okay,
if that had been what the situation was, then spiral arrow's gonna catch you. But
I mean,
the block was there in time.
He might have been holding down forward and just saw it.
Yeah, it
coming.
might have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, we're so used to having like tip of low forward into drill combo like in all the Street Fighters, and it doesn't do that because it's just a very slow startup on the drill.
Yep.
Jack Tiafa here. Looks like he's thinking about it a little bit. It's 1-1 now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So Snoopy Global won that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, I mean, we were having that whole conversation about peanuts, and see, that's why, because, Snoopy.
Bringing it back around.
It all comes together.
That's what we call a callback, folks.
Ooh, yeah, lightning kick, another painful move to deal with.
Oh, beautiful spot.
Yeah.
There it is. Love that.
Standing medium kick from Chun-Li, like the secret anti-air button at close and far. One of the best anti-air normals in the game. Well, I should say buttons, because it's both normals. Oh, no. But that happens sometimes. You'll take it, especially because he threw her into the corner now.
Yeah, right. Taking the chance for a little bit of stuff. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Oh, he had hit a light punch right there. He was just trying to whiff it. This is like to fake something. And because the chi gathering in these games is so short, like it just happens a lot of the time,
Say the chi gathering?
Yeah, the chi gathering. That's what I used to always call it.
What do you mean?
Like, chi, gathering chi.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, so when they do the supers, like in alpha games, you see them go, you see all that energy go into the thing. They're gathering chi. Come on.
Sick. I don't remember ever hearing that.
Now that I've said it out loud like that, I wonder if it was just my scene that called it that, 'Cause that's what we always called it, the chi gathering.
He's been doing all the walk forward jab quite a bit too, just to cage the opponent, right? Full screen salmon box.
Yeah.
Full screen. Right, just like this. Yeah. So might have just been doing that and happened to press it at the wrong moment.
Ooh, heavy kick that time as an anti-air. And yeah, nothing gets past that lightning kick, man. Lightning kick is so good. There we go. Oh, nice. Again, the jump back.
That's happened a couple times too.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Oh, even more.
Ah.
Jack in. Oh, to the other
wow,
side.
but it worked anyway. Oh, he tried to do another
That was
hooligan.
yeah.
Nobody does spin knuckle on purpose. Oh, nice. He had it charged. He had it stored. I actually didn't catch that at all. Like, I didn't see where he charged it. Nicely done. Yep, get to the other side. Run back here. I'm not sure if those are actual safe jumps.
I'm with you. I was
Yeah.
wondering the same. But
Like, I feel like Jack could have gotten a DP out from those situations, but obviously, one frame reversal, right? It's still hard to do, so.
oh, the
Yeah.
timing was just off. She's got
Yeah.
super definitely not anymore, but did for a bit. That's the threat constantly. Here it is.
Yeah, and this is one of the toughest things about Cammy here because, like, you know, in this situation, it'd be nice to have a super, right? But she can't build her super.
Yeah.
She's the only character practically that can't just build the super randomly. But here we go, opportunity. Stuff can change
it's got to
in
be
a second.
fast. It's got to be fast. And there it is on the wake up.
Nicely done.
Snoopy Global will move on. 3 games to 1.
You know, like if I was ever to make like a, you know, a rebalance of this game,
Yeah.
like I would tweak her spin knuckles so the light one just kind of spins in place. You know, just so she can build meter like
Oh, okay, I
everybody
see,
else.
I see.
You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
yeah. Because yeah, like Zangief's just gonna lariat. You know, Chun-Li's just gonna lightning kick.
Yeah, you're right.
Guile just throws like 3 sonic moves, and he has a whole meter. Oh, but that means Jack Tiaf's out,
Out?
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sucks.
That was
Okay,
loser's
okay.
side. Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm not biased. I mean, well played.
Well played,
nice,
everybody.
Nicely done.
Jack
So,
TF actually got sent down to losers by Chris G. 3 games to 0.
I mean, Cammy Osagat, I mean, there's that famous clip on Twitter, right? I mean, you've seen what that match looks like, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is definitely, you know, the only reason why I was able to beat Jason Cole in the first tournament Legends is because he had just lost to Daigo, and he was still thinking about that
Oh,
match.
no.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I was able to win that one. So. Nine. Look at that cool Balrog shirt there, boxer shirt.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I mean, like, one of the coolest things about a lot of these classic games, too, is that a lot of the classic games have really cool, like, T-shirts and stuff like that, you know? People doing throwbacks and stuff. I mean, like, check this thing out. You can see the Super Turbo cast on my
Oh,
on
yeah.
my
I didn't
jersey.
even.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow, that is cool.
That's really cool. So.
That is really cool.
Yeah, a lot of the old school games back there, the retro games. Upstairs is like where a lot of the food places are, as well as the arcade is up there. You can check that out. A lot of really cool games. They had Outfoxies there, which I was really happy to mess around with. So I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's like, it's not a fighting game, but it's like a one-on-one game where like you're just in an environment that like changes and blows up and things, and you're just 2 assassins trying to kill each other. So you pick up swords and guns and rocket
Oh, that sounds
launchers
cool.
and stuff like that. And I've always said, like, I feel like a modern kind of Outfoxies game would be really sick. I would like to see like a modern, like, weirdly balanced Outfoxies.
That's
you know?
cool.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool. It's basically like playing Hyrule Temple.
Okay.
In Smash, because that
Yeah.
stage is so large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except the background, like, just goes nuts. Like, things like you'll be in a secret base with a giant shark tank in the middle, and eventually it cracks and the water starts spilling everywhere, and the shark will go with it, and if the shark can bite you, like, while it's
Oh, yeah?
sliding around.
Okay, wow, that sounds
It's
like
a
cool.
crazy game.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. All right.
Bonky and Climax, here we go. And this is another one of those classic, you know, who moves first matches here.
Wow, so it's Honda, actually. All right.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well,
I mean, it's a really tough match
yeah,
for Blanca Classic.
I was just about to say, yeah, because Balrog can punish every Blanca ball, so.
And as I mentioned, this is a rematch of Grand Finals from Frosties.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
So Climax down here, having lost to that archvillain. That was his path down to the loser's side.
Okay.
And for Bonky, it was losing to Comeback. So lost to Honda. Definitely a tough match if it was Blanca.
Cut strong. Actually,
Hey!
Ooh, good reaction. It's just weird how I feel like Honda and Blanca are like inexorably tied to each other, like in a lot of games. So it doesn't surprise me that, you know, a Blanca player's alternate would be Honda.
Yeah. And I think Blanca's really fun to play personally, too.
Yeah. I mean,
As a Honda player myself.
I've always said, like, I feel like they're some of the hardest characters to balance in modern games because of the charge attack, right? And even, like, in games like Street Fighter 6, it's always, like, the trolls that are playing these characters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know? But Honda, like I said, unfortunately dies to a third of the cast, destroys a third of the cast, and goes even with the other third.
Yeah, true. Oh, he had the big buttons going on.
Ooh.
That's hard. That's not easy
All right.
to mash like that.
Let's go.
Nice job.
That's such a good question. In the modern ST era, we don't see a lot of DJs.
True.
And he's such a good character.
But even back in the day, he wasn't very common.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
And I remember having this conversation many times, even back then, like, why don't more people play DJ? He's, like, obviously good.
Yeah, DJ's really strong. And always had one of the most annoying hurt boxes in all of fighting game history. Because unlike every other
Oh,
character...
no. Nice timing. Nice timing.
Oh,
Okay.
he's got a
Oh!
super! Kara canceled the
Buddy.
super! He's not dead yet,
You
but
got him,
what
got
do
him, got
you
him,
do?
got
What do
him.
you do?
Yeah,
What
got
do you do?
Yeah.
Most invincible move in the game. But DJ is like one of the only characters in fighting game history that doesn't get wider when he crouches. And I hate that. It ruins all of my cami drill spacing.
the hands? That's hard.
Heavy hands is so hard.
That is. By the way, Honda's got some biceps in this game. Jeez.
Dude, we were just
Look
talking
at those
about that.
guns.
I forgot who I was talking. Was it Hell Pockets? We were
Yeah.
just talking about the fact that when Street Fighter 2 first came out, that's all everyone would talk about. It's like, wow, why is he fat but has like abs?
He
dude?
does
like,
have. He has fabs for sure.
Did you call him Fabs?
Fabs. He's got a few fabs rolling out there. Yeah.
That's amazing. All right,
Look at those
I'm
things.
never using any
He's got
other
4
term.
fabs.
I'm never using any other term ever again.
But he's ripped otherwise. Uh-oh. Here we go. No! Climax had the sick hard combo before.
Okay. Oh, I thought the headbutt was coming.
A little off on timing. He'll take it though.
Oh,
And there it is.
Nice. Yeah. There you go. I've determined now that's my goal. I'm going to try to get Fabs as well.
You know, you may be the first human in history to have fabs. I'm not sure that that's like part of our physiology.
Oh, man. All right. Ooh, yeah, that button. High priority right there. So. Oh, dude.
Just
he
landing on
like,
top from the front.
Oh, tried to go for the Ocho, missed it. Now the super.
Oh, it's going to be really tough to get out of.
Yeah.
Hard moment to escape for Honda.
Yeah, again, you time it so that, you know, you start the super while they're getting up, and inputs stop being read during the chi gathering.
The chi gathering.
The chi gathering, and so it's hard to do your reversals properly. You intentionally mess up the other person's input.
Bonky safe jump into. Oh, Climax with the sack throw.
Oof.
Bonky's got to be ready for, well, before I could even get it out of the old mouth, it was right in front.
Yeah. I mean, it is interesting that he's going with a crouching strong a lot. Like I said, the standing jab is really good against Honda. But
Yeah, no, but crouching strong too. Both very
Yeah.
effective against hands, for sure.
Yeah.
The Bonky going to run it through.
Actually, that's true. Crouching strong is better against hands, and jab is better against butt slam and a headbutt.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, oh, there it is,
yep.
just like that.
Those
okay.
are the two things that you're reading big time in this
Yeah,
match. Yeah,
uh-huh.
crouching strong. Different uses.
The hardest just part is the reason why boxer's so good is just that low blah is just so fast. And like, even if you're like, oh, I'm going to try a low strong and he headbutts and you block just to be safe, you're going to make Honda block way more stuff than he's going to make you block, you know? And so you're always going to get that life lead. And now that we know we actually have like fighting game terminology and stuff, we can tell you that, yeah, that low charge is like +7 or something stupid on block. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, I think he was trying to do the carry cancel right there, but couldn't charge enough.
Still threatening. Backs off a little bit.
Oh,
There it is.
boy.
Constantly stabbing in and out. There it is.
Oh,
Climax
yeah, there it is.
takes it, eliminating Bonky.
So do you think it's our fault that the first people to get eliminated were a Cammy and a Honda?
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's true. That said, there is a Honda slash
Yes.
Boxer in winners finals. In comeback, he's doing pretty well. Just to briefly recap, it's going to be comeback versus Angel in winners finals, and in losers side, we're going to have Chris G versus Climax, and that arch villain versus Snoopy Global.
Nice. Well, again, we want to thank everybody who, helps make Combo Breaker happen. So definitely, we're going to go on a break here, but, support all of the guys who are sponsoring this event. So we'll see you on the other side of this break.
Get right and sit tight, because when we come back, more Combo Breaker action coming right at you. Don't go nowhere.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl,
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we understand that our no-shells pistachio ads upset you.
And to show you how much we understand, we had these made. And you're gonna stop selling no-shells, right?
No, they're wildly popular.
What do we look like? Idiots!
Hello, welcome back, everybody. Oh, there you go. You see Alaris on the stage right there,
Yep.
getting everybody ready to go here on Vampire Arcadia.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for hanging.
That's right. And,
We're,
of course, Min over there as well. Alaris in position to, I think, win maybe, like, I don't know, it's got to be like his 4th combo breaker in a row or something in Vampire Savior, And then Min, of course, winning Frosty Faustins in CVS 2, getting 2nd place at the TNS CVS that we just played, only losing to Gene Wong. I mean, like,
That's cool. Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a great time for old fighting games right now, and Capcom Fighting Collection 2 just came out. So you could definitely play that, or Project Justice, if you want to play 03 Upper, go ahead.
Yeah.
So,
Way to phrase.
yeah, was never big on the 03 Upper, but I didn't, it always felt weird to me. Like, the game felt janky to me, and I didn't know this, but like Riz and everybody told me that the game just has 4 frames of natural input delay. And that's why everything like fell like out of your customs, and it just all felt weird.
Oh,
so,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Jump is
It's a
strong.
risky spot to be in.
Yeah. He knew the fireball was going away. He's just like, let me kick the fireball.
Oh.
Okay, he's in now. Backs off.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Couldn't really punish, but cool movement. Now threaten with that forward movement. Oh, man. That arch villain stabbing in and out. It's really cool to watch so far. Here comes Snoopy. No, expecting it.
Oh, no, he pressed the button.
Looking for throw,
Yeah,
I'm
he was
sure.
trying to go for a throw. And so he probably pressed it like maybe 1 frame before the super chi gathering started. So I thought he was going for cross-up Psycho. And I think so did
Yeah, that makes sense.
Snoopy. Ooh. I remember first time seeing the Tensho Kak, I was like, why is this move animated so well?
Yeah, it's funny.
And it's because they had just started experimenting with the hand-drawn art, you know, into the scanning, basically putting into the game.
Oh, man, would there be a super? I think that's what Snoopy was hoping to bait.
Ooh.
Okay, nice.
I mean, that's why I like
Backed off well.
Honda's Oicho throw looks so different, and all of Guile's weird new kicks where his hair like has like actual physics to it and stuff.
Pained expression on the left there. That exhale.
Oh,
Yeah, it can be a tough match. I mean, it's hard for Bison to anti-air versus this character. I mean, in general, right? But this is a particularly tough one. And his approach, too, can be tough, too, because she's got that as an option. Her air-to-airs are great as well.
Chun-Li has always been known for having, like, really strong jump attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Which is another interesting archetype that we don't see a lot of. Like, just a character that has bizarrely strong jump attacks so they can jump a lot more,
Yeah.
you know?
Again, yeah, just not really going to get a punish there. Big floaty jump.
Oh, that's a classic right there. With the 2 jumping strongs and the throw on the other side. Oh, yeah, you see a... Oh, the close heavy kick came out. I'm pretty sure that's what that hot noise was and just got tossed.
Oh, you love the jab.
Okay.
And that was sick.
Yeah. Yep, good patience right there. Getting the up kicks. Yep, just going for that extra pressure.
Oh, hoping
okay.
to read a jump.
Yeah, and I really like that stand jab. You know, just get him out of there. Don't deal with the potential whiff jump strong in a throw on the ground, you know.
I really like how Snoopy Global's playing this match. Doing a really good job at being at frustrating spots for Boxer and pressing in a little bit, but not too hard, and then having big time control. Now this could be crossing though.
It's so scary whenever he does that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's weird, because like, you know, in older fighting games like Street Fighter 2, the cross-ups were usually pretty clear whether they're going to cross up or not. There wasn't as many ambiguous cross-ups. But Bison had them, so he was like super blessed in that. Like the ambiguous cross-up, I feel like is such a staple of modern fighting games, you know.
Snoopy Global in.
Oh, look at the
Big chip. Jumps back.
Yeah.
Very safety first at the end of this round.
At this point, there's like no reason for Snoopy Global to really do anything
totally
aggressive.
agree. Look at the clock.
Yep, see, exactly. Yeah, you're just going to keep jumping back. You had to have known that Snoopy Global was going to keep holding up back.
I mean, I'm sure you're right. He probably did, but it's like, what are you going to do? Like, you're running out of time and options at some point.
Yep.
You just got to hope in some cases that your opponent makes the wrong call. But no, Snoopy played it well.
Or have that Daigo comeback magic, you know. So, the very, very famous Ryu overhead in that mirror match.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, he tried to do the up kicks. Didn't get it. But didn't suffer too badly from it, thankfully. That arch villain, yeah, just having a lot of trouble trying to find a way in right now.
Yeah, it could definitely be a tough match.
Oh, and that was just one of those unfortunate hit scenarios, too. Oof.
You know, again, that arch villain is trying to find these angles of attack and just like that one right there, where he's predicting, because the stuff that he would normally like to do is just not very easy.
Yeah.
In how the match works.
He's trying to bait out the whiff super right there.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, man.
Great read yet again by Snoopy Global. He's just ahead of all this stuff. And he's now 1 round away from moving on.
I see people in the chat debating which version it is. People said PS2, 3D. I mean, sorry, the Neo Geo. No, it's the 3DO version. It's the 3DO
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh!
Oh, my God. Okay.
And he
We did
mistimed it a
nothing?
little bit. A little early, but it ends up working out. Okay, all right, all right.
Was Snoopy Global really just trying to stand medium kick it out of the air, potentially? You know?
I don't know. Knockdown.
Yep.
Would he press much? He hasn't really. Yeah, that hasn't really been the MO.
Oh,
Again, the
wow.
prediction.
Definitely, yeah. Not intentional right there. Autocorrect. Oh,
Love that.
Yeah.
From the front, definitely was a safe jump. Snoopy Global blocked well. Patient there was that Archville in a case of up kick.
All right, tries to go for the tick throw, but trading throws right there. This is actually a really close round here, and Archville has to win this to stay alive. He got the cross up. I don't think he thought it was gonna hit, so he was trying to land and throw. He pressed the button and he hit with the jumping strong, and so the timing was all shaken up. And then, yeah, Snoopy Global got the throw, and then Chun-Li just had to do her massive light SPD damage there.
There you
Holy
go.
crap.
Yep.
Oh.
Exactly. So Snoopy Global moves on. Again, I really like how he played in that match. Like, that's how you should play that matchup.
yeah,
Played it really, really well.
It's really interesting because, like, I still remember, like, very early on, like before HDR and all that stuff like that, you know, I always thought Bison was a really strong character. But, you know, as you go on, you start learning that he really is just kind of mid-tier because, you know, he has some bad matchups here and there, you know, so.
Yeah, he's just, as we were saying before, he's an all-or-nothing kind of guy. And when it's all, he's really good. But if there are tough things in a matchup, he can experience them more toughly than many other characters.
Yeah.
But super fun. My secondary in this game, you know, I love him. I think he's super, super fun to play.
He's so cool in this game.
He is,
He really
yeah.
is cool. I missed this Bison.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I mean,
this,
what I really like about Bison over the years is that he changes so much
Right,
every time. He's been this fast, no defensive option Bison. He's been relatively
Fireball
slow
turtle,
fireball
yeah.
Bison. He's been fast also, but like every wake up possible in the game, Bison.
yeah.
He's been slow, but with Dimitri dash. And also with no defensive options, Bison. And then now he's in Street Fighter 6 with no defensive options, but like he's got this bomb every time. And I mean, yeah, he's always really different, and I love that. I think that's so cool.
I still remember, you know, like when people talk about, I think I was talking about Strive or one of the games or something, you know, people are just like, man, yeah, the characters change so much, you know, and like, I don't like that. Like, look at Street Fighter. They're lucky because their characters don't change that much between games. And I was like, wait, what?
Some less than others, obviously, but some a lot. A lot.
I mean, like, let's just look at Vega in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Oh, motion stance character. Okay. You know, I mean, jeez. And then, you know, Dhalsim, I don't have a straight fireball anymore. I only have an arch. And then the next game's like, I'll have the arch and the straight and an air one, too.
Yeah, true. Yep. Yeah, I really like that there's a lot of different stuff.
Oh, I love it. I
mean,
love it.
for many reasons, but one of them is that I can go back and play the old games.
Yeah,
and I do. I do.
Right, yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, that's why
that's really fun.
My theme this year is just that fighting games don't get old. They just don't.
Yeah, man.
And it's great.
All right, Chris G and Climax in a really interesting matchup between these two. Getting that super is so important for Bison. Once he does, the matchup changes big time. Here he is.
Nice. Goes for that tick throw, the fake. Oh, good, another one. I swear I literally blinked and I didn't see that dash and Sagat got thrown. Like, I literally blinked. That's how fast it was.
There it is. Can't blink. Oh, the light one. Got past it this time. There it is, yes. Okay, what a DP all of a sudden from Chris.
Yeah, you can see jumping back now.
Yeah, no longer feels comfortable throwing fireballs.
Yeah, again, Sagat versus Balrog is 2 matches. It's Boxer with super and Boxer without super. Oh, he's going to get the walls. Oh, you got all 5?
Yeah, there was that slowdown moment in there. Oh!
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever seen all, like, unless they're, like, really low to the ground, you get all 5. But just because this Street Fighter 2 is the only Street Fighter game that has the wall hit that, like, changes the falling arc and changes frame data and stuff.
Well, that's why he wasn't throwing fireballs before.
And then the crate changes that too, because without the crate, so the character that gets knocked off the floor can only hit one thing. And if they'll hit the wall, normally go dong and fall really fast. With the crates there, they hit the crate, and then they bounce all the way up, which can give you extra juggles with some characters.
All right, Chris out of there. Important for him to be able to get as much damage as possible before that super arrives. So you saw him walking forward a little bit to avoid getting cornered, but here he is anyway, back to the fence. Warning.
Oh, what a reaction. And yeah, nothing you can do. That's a checkmate situation. People might not like chip kill, but, you know, you made a lot of mistakes to get to that point, you know. So I never thought chip kills were broken.
No, yeah, makes total sense.
And also, I mean, I say this all the time, but, like, I just like having another win condition. Like, this is a legit strategy here. It's just you're going to chip him to death.
Yep.
You know, I like having that as an alternate win condition.
Chris patient at just the right moment after all those fireballs. Here's Climax. Walks up for the grab. Doesn't get too tricky about it because all he needs is one more grab at the stage. He almost had it. Oh, there was a slowdown.
Oh, and he tried to do something. I don't know what he tried to do, but he got hit.
He may have tried DP and just messed it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty common to just try to mash DP in that situation, just in case. But that's
Just
easier
against
said
the
than done in
slowdowns
this
that-
game.
Yeah. Reversal, one frame, right? So. Yeah, so Chris G is seemingly having a little bit of trouble here against Climax's boxer. And again, this is how it is. Like, it feels really bad for boxer. Then you get a meter, and then it's the threat of the super that just lets you get in for free. You know.
Yep. Missed the grab. Oh, we missed the fireball as well. Even that little bit of chip actually could have been huge. Climax in so fast. Chris has such great reactions, and even for him, that kind of stuff is whew, tough to deal with.
I love seeing Chris kind of laugh about it too, you know. Oh yeah, look how fast that recovers. Okay.
To the other corner.
Ooh. Okay, actually recovers in time to block that at least. But there it is again, the dash straight and the throw. Look at that.
Oh.
You can't punish that.
Got him!
Yeah.
Climax played so well throughout that set. Great reactions with super. Did an awesome job at playing the little mini game of building super in the first place. Great pressure up close. Yeah, all the stuff was there.
Dude, he did point blank headbutt, and Chris G went crouching strong and just couldn't punish him in time, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. No doubt about it. So that means that Climax will play against Snoopy Global in losers semis.
Okay.
And we still have winners finals to play.
And that'll be a tough match as well because, like, I mean, again, a lot of the boxer players, you know, feel like Chun-Li is a better character because, you know, and I agree with them that I do think Chun-Li wins that match
Yeah,
to
I've
a
heard
small
that, yeah.
degree, right? None of this 5.5, 4.5. It's 6-4. It's a 6-4 matchup. Back in the day when we used to call 6-4s, that was like, oh, it's totally winnable.
As close as it got.
Yeah, and nowadays
that's
it's like,
how we
this
used it.
match is so lopsided, it's 6-4. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear a hard 5-5. You ever heard that? A hard 5-5.
A hard 5-5. Ugh.
Yeah, anyway, I mean, just different things in different sort of generations of the game. Like, we mean the same stuff after
You know,
all.
it's the close 3-0, you know?
Yeah, right. Hey, that's happened, all right.
Yeah, oh no, it is. That's a real thing.
That's real.
Hard 5-5 is not real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. A hard 5-5 does not exist.
I pretty much stopped talking about matches in the, like, 10 format.
Okay.
Just tell me if you think it's pretty even,
Yeah.
or if like one kind of wins a bit, or whatever. It's just not. It's not like there's like this conceit of it being like scientific,
Right, yeah,
Of like,
yeah,
oh, it's like 3-7. It's like that means something. Like you're trying to make it more sort of like dignified and real than like it's not. Like, what do you mean? It's just we're talking about like a video game matchup.
Look,
What do you?
as a Kami player, look, 3 7s and 2 8s feel very real to me. Okay.
That's not what I mean. I mean, the hard matchups exist. Really
Yeah, I
hard
know,
matchups
right,
exist,
yeah,
but like, you're not giving me the You're not giving me the digits. Digits don't matter. Like, what are we doing? Who cares? All right, what do we got? Winners finals? Yes. Comeback on the right side of your screen. Angel on the left.
I see these people in the chat. Chen versus Hawk might be a hard 5-5.
Hard 5-5.
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Who needs luck? What do we got? Honda?
I can't remember what tournament it was, but I remember Angel. I thought he also won like a tournament. Might have been a Texas Showdown.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right, yeah.
Because, yeah, very strong Chun-Li. Very strong Chun-Li player. But there's that jumping medium kick that Honda has. Because before, it was only splash. And then in Super Turbo, they let him pick whether he did jumping medium kick or down medium kick for the splash. And that regular jumping medium kick is another one of those. Okay.
I
mean, if Angel did that
getting
on
a little
purpose,
zany.
I'm just kidding.
That would be sick. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that jumping medium kick is another one of those moves with that, vaunted high priority.
Definitely.
I mean, honestly, these days, the way I always explain it is just a hitbox, hurtbox overlap. If you have a very small hurtbox on a big hitbox, that's a high priority move.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like the different sides of the bell curve, right? Like at the lower end, you're talking about priority, and then in the middle, you're talking about like, ooh, hitboxes and hurtboxes. And then on the far right, the true masters are like, yeah, this move has really good priority. Oh, sweep? What a funky button to choose in that situation.
Me and my friend used to always make fun of the fact that, like, one time someone jumped at Vi in Alpha 2 and he punched him out of the air with standing strong instead of standing fierce. And he asked Vi, why'd you use strong instead of fierce? And Vi was like, it hits deeper. What does that mean, dude? Like, oh,
I love the idea of being like really like unnecessarily cryptic in fighting games. Like, all right. All right. Well, either one could gather their chi any instant, and maybe already have. Yeah, I guess that probably already was the case. Yeah.
So funny, someone saying that Chun-Li's flip kick is so useless, that the down forward 4 medium kick. I always feel like that they made it that bad just to make it so she couldn't walk up and just do crouching medium kick for free, you know? It's like Swiss cheese from Wolverine.
Okay,
put it in there specifically to mess them up.
As the nerf, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a chance now for comeback on his way to the corner. Close game one.
Yeah, but since Chun-Li is a fireball character, it is one of those bad matchups for Honda here, right? So
it definitely can be. Yeah, I feel like it's not quite as tough as some of the fireball characters are, but nevertheless, it doesn't mean that it's a. Yeah. You know, I guess I would say it's like a hard 5-5.
Oh man.
Either that or it's 6.2 to 3.8.
Okay, no, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I mean, before I used to think it was a 6.3 versus a 3.7.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
No, you don't have. I totally see it now. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Yeah, this is rough right now for comeback.
Yeah, this is a tough spot.
Yeah, he's been having a lot of trouble with this, and yeah, and especially too, like sometimes you could even get close enough to Chun-Li, and I talked about that close medium kick, like that thing as an anti-air against Honda's really good.
Really good for sure.
Yeah.
He's sticking with Honda. He does play boxer as well, but Honda is the choice.
Yeah, exactly. Like. I would say 80% of the time that this is an 8-2 match. 10% of the time it's like a 6-4.
You see, if Honda gets Chun into the corner, knocked down, yeah, it's like 7-3 Honda maybe.
Exactly.
Until that, it's a 8-2 for Chun. 9-1 for her if she's got the fireball out already.
Oh, nice patience from Comeback Kid not to hit a button there. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, there's a lot of temptations in this matchup. Like you are tempted to do butt slam a lot because like you feel like that's a way to move forward, and it is in many cases, in some cases anyway. But on the other hand, it can really, there are problems with it, right? Like the up kicks, the fact that she could be moving away really well. She has some anti-airs that deal with it too, and so it's. But you also don't want to just walk forward on the ground. Like that's a bummer also. Not very easy to do.
Such a weird move, the butt slam, because like. can hit on the way up, but only with certain buttons. But I think in this version that's not true anymore. Or it's just like I feel like they never really knew what they wanted to do with the butt slam in Street Fighter 2 era after Hyper Fighting.
Boy. Yeah, it's definitely a different move than in Hyper Fighting, but it's, you know, it can be a tough match, I think as we're saying. It's really hard 5-5. So there it is for comeback going down the loser's side. Angel going forward into grand finals on winner's side.
And the worst thing about Hyper Fighting's butt slam is that the CPU butt slam was a different move than the human
that
butt
true?
slam. Yes. Yes, because
Wow, I
the
didn't know
computer
that.
butt slam, like if Ryu throws a fireball, he will get the 2-hit butt slam on you every time.
Huh.
Like it just sailed across the screen and did the boom, boom, stun instantly.
Oh, wow.
But for people, it didn't work. It's so weird.
I never knew that there was a different one. That's funny. So we're now down in losers semis. Oh, no. Yes. Loser semis, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Climax versus Snoopy Global. Like I said, this might be a little tough for Climax. Oh, and oh, okay, this might just be a button check. Might just be a button check. Like I said, it's really interesting because Chun-Li and Balrog were, largely argued upon who is third and who is fourth. And it was interesting, too, because even back in the day, like when Jason Cole won B5 and then he won EVO 2002, that was still before America really understood Chun. We didn't have very good Chuns, you know, and Nuki would just come and destroy everyone except for Jason Cole. And then finally we caught up at some point in time and realized why this character is so good.
Trying to back off and set things up a little bit there was Climax. That in and
Another
out.
player that I see always placing really high in these, you know, the Midwest ST tournaments. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here you go. Which way to block? What side is he on?
Super patient. Climax trying not to take a risk at getting supered. Oh, if he had been like a few pixels closer, that might have worked. But there's like a void in her legs, and that's happening.
Right, yeah.
Great priority.
I've always said, like, that lightning kick, I feel like, is one of the reasons why. Oh, whoa. Okay, tick throw to death. Tick throw to death. Oh, baits it. But, dude,
yikes.
Hit her out of the air. Just hit her out of the air.
Yeah.
Oh, just gets the jumping heavy kick. Maybe Snoopy Global thought he was charged in time and didn't get that out. But I was saying, like, I really feel like the lightning legs is one of the reasons why she wins this matchup really well. A lot of times, like, if he, like, headbutts through a fireball or something, like, you can just lightning legs, and he's stuck in this really awkward space that he can't really do much to it.
Ooh, tricky.
Yeah, okay.
Could have been to the other side. He's using that kind of just to push forward, it seems. It's not really about finding the hit. Finding the hit would be great, but that's not really the utility there.
Yeah, you saw how the lightning kicks just beat the dash punch. You know, it just.
Ooh,
oh my God!
Feel the groan of the boxer right there.
Yeah, I mean, look at Climax's face right now. He's just like.
I mean, he's a fun guy to watch anyway.
Yeah. Definitely not necessarily a fun matchup here for a boxer. Wow, back-to-back throws there. Both of them tech though.
Oof. It's funny to watch his crouching strong and her legs like that. Like two moves whose hurt boxes are not really there.
Dubious existence.
Dubious. May or may not exist. Scientists haven't found yet. Oh, we even tried with the up one.
Schrodinger's hurt box, you know?
You got to check. If you get too close, you just can't see it anymore. That's the problem.
If the move doesn't hit, it doesn't really exist, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, Climax is hurting here.
Again, the idea just to force the corner.
Yeah, and Chen, like the crouching medium kick so fast after you block the Honda charge, you can just kind of throw out that crouching medium kick. If Boxer even tries to headbutt it, she'll recover in time and block the headbutt, you know. That move, it has better frame data than modern Street Fighter light punches and light
Oh,
kicks.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, no. I can't believe he landed on that fireball at full screen. Oh, what?
Even when you don't get legs, you're still doing all right.
Yo. God.
That was supposed to be grab, but a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Giving Climax a chance at least. He'd love to get in with super. Oh, that might have been the intention, actually. But didn't get it. And Snoopy Global takes the game.
Was that 3-0 or 2-0?
That was 2-0.
Oh, 2-0. Okay. Takes the game, not the match. Yes, you're right.
Not over yet.
Game, set, match. Game, set, match.
So a couple moments in here where Climax could find a little bit more, getting close in some instances. But as we mentioned with Snoopy Global, when he was playing against that arch villain, I really like obviously he's got really good strategy for how to deal with these characters. Doing a really good job.
And see, that was kind of that awkward distance there for that lightning kick. Because, yeah, a lot of times you try even heavy headbutt, fierce headbutt, and it just doesn't make it far enough. It actually just loses to that lightning kick.
The only person who's beaten Snoopy Global in this tournament is the player in winner's side of Grand Finals, and that was 3-2. Angel taking down Snoopy, yeah.
Oh, with Chen mirrors, yeah. So, I mean, honestly, like, I had argued before that I thought Boxer was stronger than Chun-Li, but these days I'm really not as sure.
Hard to say, yeah.
God, who's the
and I wouldn't be surprised to see both of these guys end up in Grand Finals the way that they're playing right now.
Who's the Canadian boxer player? You remember? Oh, gosh. I can't remember his name. If anybody in the chat remembers, because I remember used to having the debate with him. I was like, oh, Boxer's way better. And he was like, Chun-Li's way better. And now, like I said, I'm not actually as sure. Jimmy Bones, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you,
for
guys.
Sure.
Yeah. If I can ever find Jimmy Bones again, I will. I might have to offer him an apology. And that's such a win for Snoopy Global, getting that super out like that and blocking it.
Yeah, the idea of forcing the corner with it is understandable, but that also gives up such a huge part of your game once that's happened as Boxer. Again, really like how Snoopy Global is playing.
Yeah.
All throughout. Actually, after having lost there, 3-1 versus Jack, 3-0 versus that arch villain, 3-0 right there.
Yeah.
And even before that, in terms of the qualification that he had to get into this situation in the first place, 3-1 against Chun Essential. So he's only lost a couple of games since losing to the player who is in Grand Finals.
Right, yeah.
3-2. So, good work. These are two players who are killing it right now.
Yeah. Again, this is going to be going up against Comeback Kid, right? Or Comeback right now. Was he Comeback Kid before?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know why that keeps coming out that way, but he's going to be going up against him, and Comeback lost to the Chun-Li earlier, so let's see if he can do different here. But before we do that, let us go take a look at everybody who has helped make Combo Breaker possible. Be right back, guys.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August. Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Super Turbo Top 8 and now Top 3 here at Combo Breaker 2025. Angel in Grand Finals, sitting pretty up there. He's looked very strong in winner's side. His closest match has been against Snoopy Global, who threatens to get back into that situation of the rematch himself, as he now will play against Comeback in losers finals.
Yep. And again, another Chun-Li coming up against him. And yeah, like we said, Honda and Chun-Li can be a very frustrating match, right?
Yeah,
for sure. So let's see what Comeback has in him to be able to try to take down this Chun-Li, and maybe pick up a few things that maybe he can try on Angel as well. So, but if he can't figure anything out, we are going to get that Chun grand finals, unless. There's some people out there who just hate playing mirror matches and will just, switch to another character,
Personally, I always felt a little bit more comfortable on old Honda in this match, because the tools that you have as new Honda in this match, I just feel like don't really matter as much. Like, she has the nature of her fireball and anti-air game is such that having the floating fierce is not that big of a deal.
Right,
the forward-moving hands aren't that big of a deal because she's just away from you most of the time. Oicho is like, it's good, but she has a reversal, a couple reversals. Here's an option after all, right? So, and as old Honda, you always have anti-air fierce chop, bam, and that is actually pretty legit against her air
right,
approach.
Yeah. How legit is like? Can you actually forward heavy kick under the fireball? Probably not, huh?
I mean, you just got to be close enough, which is the problem anyway.
Yeah. Okay. No anti-air there. Would have been nice to have that chop, right?
Oh, worried about Super was Comeback. He was close. Oh. Okay. Nice job on the jab.
Yeah.
Hoping to see that she was in the sky. Okay.
He was trying to do the down forward
Close.
heavy kick.
Oh!
And I think he messed up.
No. Oh, boy.
And it's
if you get the stun with Oicho, it's always like a little tough because you can't just do another grab, right? They're locked out of being grabbed again.
The weirdest thing about Hondas, he's really never had combos in this game.
No, yeah, like the biggest combos are like 3 hits.
Yeah, it's like jump fierce, low short into a headbutt, and you're just like, that's not what I'm gonna do.
I feel like I've done that like 10 times in my life.
Yeah.
like why bother?
Dude, I still remember the first time I ever competed at Pico Rivera in Street Fighter 2. Honda had a combo which would just walk up close medium kick where he does the knee into crouching fierce.
Oh,
wait.
What's the option?
Oh, the stun again!
Comeback with a couple of big reads once he got up close.
Yeah, I did the knee into the low fierce, and I distinctly remember hearing someone behind me go, he can do that? And I felt so proud.
That's
awesome. Like you just love that. So, oh, man. Okay. Vodka Kowalski saying that combo doesn't even work on Chun. The jump heavy kick, low short in the headbutt. Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure I've ever done it.
Yeah.
I've played this character for 20 years, and I don't think I've ever done it.
Oh. Yep, there we go. Oof.
Yeah, just not very easy to navigate even with floating fierce.
Yeah, a lot of times when you want to do the floating fierce over moves, you kind of have to hit the fierce as soon as you leave the ground, so you have more time to float. But then that just means it's very easy for the opponent to follow the fireball and just give you trouble. So.
Yep. That's alive, but barely. Okay. Tough to block. Probably would have been into legs for the chip anyway.
Right.
So Snoopy putting up a pretty good wall. Getting to the back of the building here. You can't see the wall on the screen, but it's Chun-Li. Chun-Li's the wall.
Ooh, got in, but too far away for an Oicho. But so.
Has that always just been blue on the far side there?
Oh, you mean that little panel down there?
The little tile?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
You just Mandela affected us.
I've seen the stage probably who knows how many literal thousands of times. I have no idea.
That's so bizarre.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Big read. Well, not even that big of a read, but good read.
Yeah,
What's the other side look like? Now I want to know.
I know, right? But we're never going to get to that side unless Chun-Li jumps to the other side.
Yeah.
So. Okay. We had someone confirm that it has always been blue like that.
I'm sure. I just have never noticed. I'm the guy who played Third Strike for 10 years before I saw the table in Chun's stage. So that's me.
Oh, my God. Yeah, see, it's too late on that fierce like that. So. And then, you get the anti-air with the super, the single hit like that. Nothing you can do. So that's showing that Snoopy Global kind of getting back onto the right track in this matchup here.
Well, we can hear Comeback messing around on the character select screen. He has Boxer as an option.
But weirdly enough, again, that's not necessarily a better match because Snoopy Global just beat Climax,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
And so this is Comeback's main, so at this point, maybe just roll with it at this point.
That's what he's doing.
And it's tough because, I mean, some of these old games are very matchup-based. We all had our secondaries and stuff to fight our bad matchups, or you just use Cammy and every character would be better for all your matchups, but
I'd like to see Kyle sneak in hands a little bit more in some of these situations. I mentioned that the moving forward hands aren't that useful in neutral in this matchup, but once you're at like this range, they can be really, really effective.
Oh, here we go. He's going to try to stun. Or
there he is.
Goes for the hand slap. A lot of shit. No, he pressed the button when he landed. He pressed. He could have blocked. He could have blocked.
He may have wanted OHO and didn't think that he needed to go for the negative edge version. I don't know. I'm not sure why else you would have done crouching strong in that instance.
Ooh. I think even like against.
Hey.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay, let's take that as Chun. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you push him back away.
Yeah, she's gonna get another super.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to deal with this again.
Yeah.
Charge characters built meters so fast in this game because they were like, that's not fair to them that they have to charge their special move.
Tough times.
Yeah.
There you go. So 2-1.
I mean, I think it took like Ryu like 20 fireballs or 30 fireballs to build his meter. And like I said, Guile was just like 4 sonic booms and like, I have a meter, It's crazy. But to be fair, Guile's super is pretty trash.
I was gonna say, that's like accidentally fine because his super sucks and Ryu's is one of the best.
It's so trash in this game. Oh my god.
I like the shirt, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that Snoopy Global has on.
Oh, yeah?
It's a whole bunch of like oranges.
Oh, okay,
orange slices.
I feel like I've seen that kind of design, but with like pumpkins and bats, for Halloween.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that air throw was.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well do that. Like, there are a lot of setups against butt slam like that where you can be safe. And if butt slam doesn't come out, you'll just get like floating whatever your character's air throw button is. And it's fine.
Oof. Oh my gosh, that was so much damage.
Yeah, the blue's over there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Man, yeah. How many times have we seen that kill?
There's a whole, it's just like a square that's blue.
Dude, they just didn't put a graphic. They didn't put a graphic there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I will say, like, the one time that I did visit NorCal to try to help with HDR, like, I was shown some of the code, and holy crap. Like,
I remember hearing,
that code is, I mean, it's literally the 5th version. Oh my god, again, the damage.
Kyle, comeback, gets to winners finals. And
did he just not check? Did he just
knock down? I think they did before that switched over there. And lost to Chun and lost to Chun. 2 really good players, man. Again, as I mentioned, Angel has had a pretty good run of 3-0s, 3-1s, etc. His closest match is this match right here,
Right.
when he sent Snoopy Global down 3-2 in pools at the end of their pool.
I mean, the crazy thing about it is, I mean, this tournament has been a strong argument for Chen is third. You know, no one's going to argue Claw and Dawson. Like, you have to almost be verging on crazy if you don't think Claw and Dawson are the two best characters in this game, right? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, Chen is definitely seeming like that character at this point.
In this top 8, Snoopy Global 3-1 over Jack, 3-0 over that arch villain, 3-0 over Climax, 3-0 over Comeback, or 3-1 over Comeback, I should say, and now into Grand Finals.
Well, I was saying, like, one of the hardest things about, you know, Super Turbo is, like, this is literally the 5th version of the game, and all they just kept doing was just, like, layering on new code. They added a juggle system to this, like, all this crazy stuff. And the reason why Holds couldn't do the throw tech is because whatever they did to implement throw tech, when you did it with Holds, it just completely blew the game up. Like, people would teleport into the ground.
Yeah,
and shit. Like,
that's awesome.
So they were, I think the Japanese devs were like, forget it, just
That's,
whatever,
yeah, that's
you know,
fine. Yeah,
it's fine, it works fine, so. Whoa.
Whoa, both sides of my head. One on the left, one on the right. Spinning about the kick.
In the SNES version, one of my friends thought she was saying Chen Kai-shek. Chen Kai-shek!
You got to be from a pretty particular place and time to think that's what she was saying. Yeah.
Third strike finals are going to be tomorrow, not today. So
yeah, and there's quite a bit of it left. You and I are doing what, top 24 tomorrow?
To top 8
until top 8. Yeah.
Might be 16 to 8. I'm not
okay,
sure.
something like that. But yeah, there's still a lot of matches left to be played, and third strike is the point.
Yeah, Angel waving to his adoring fans out there. Obviously, I mean, I'm not sure if he's from Chicago. You know, I'm not sure if the Bulls jersey gives it away.
Yeah, do you think he's ever lived in Chicago for a long time before?
I'm not sure. Wait, what's going on?
We'll never know. Of course, Logan Arcade. I wonder if he's ever been there. Logan Arcade, Angel.
What is all the settings here? It's come up a couple of times, and I don't know what that is. Like, I've never seen this UI before. It's so bizarre.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Yep, in Grand Finals.
Yep, see, now you can see, like, there's Cammy, right?
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
Dude,
That's
it's so
cool.
hard to do. Cammy here, like Dawson, you can see the... So, this is from a company in the UK called Dynamic. So, they sent me a couple of... They also sent... They make a bunch of, like... They did a Kickstarter for a bunch of Street Fighter 6 jerseys as well. And they also sent me a Cammy one, so it's blue and it has the flag on the back and stuff.
Oh,
and,
nice.
And you know how Cammy has the like that kind of hexagonal like grid on the side of her, like it's on there too. It's
that's really cool. Yeah, that's nice.
It's really nice. All right,
here we are.
Here we go.
Grand Finals, winner's side.
Oh,
Logan Arcade Angel.
That's the Mr. UI. Oh, okay. So they're playing this on Mr. then. Okay.
Snoopy Global and loser's side.
Yeah, has to win.
Woo!
Oh,
Bop. No, not quite. Oh, wow. Okay. Put up a wall. Snoopy Global, round 1. Again, it was 3-2 in winner's side when they played in pools. Looking for another close one here.
That Snoopy Global has to win 2 sets of the 3 out of 5. Gotta send Angel to losers before you can eliminate him.
Thanks for watching Super Turbo at Combo Breaker at 10 o'clock at night. To anybody who doesn't know how double elimination brackets work. It'd be so funny if there was crossover like that. But if there are, and I'm just making fun of you, thanks for hanging out.
Oh.
Hey.
Nice. Good throw. I mean, honestly, a lot of the characters in this game are grapplers.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, throws are super important, no doubt, man. It's part of why I love it.
You could argue Boxer's a grappler, Chun-Li's a grappler, Ken is a grappler, you know. Ken for sure. Though.
Yeah, Ken's an important one.
They gave him one knee bash throw, and it changed the course of Ken. He walked into it. Oh no, what happened?
He may have been trying to do his own super. Yeah, I wonder. I
mean, Vodka, that's the only way I've ever played Cammy now that I've gone back and thought about it. The reason why I enjoyed her so
As a
much in this game is because she's a grappler. Like, I played her as a grappler.
Yep.
I kind of always wish that they would bring that kind of archetype back, but...
That's my favorite of her too, but that's to nobody's surprise.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we were talking about how characters change a lot between versions of Street Fighter. Ever since Cammy got into 4, like, she's just been the same cat, like...
Especially after Vanilla, right? Maybe like Super SF4 Cammy when she couldn't do the instant era anymore for dive kicks.
In the arcade edition, yeah.
She's been basically the same, yeah. And good the whole time.
Yep. Oh, man. I mean, some idiots thought Cammy was bad in Street Fighter 4. But,
can you remember that?
Oof. Oh, God. Look at that hurt box.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing there.
No.
So at ranges where it looks like Boxer's heavy headbutt can hit her, it just misses. Oh, kick the wrong way. We got TCW combos. What is happening right now?
Yeah, it's a funny match.
This feels like what...
The fact that they both have Sword Super and the fact that they can both walk forward so fast and suddenly be invincible has a huge impact on this.
I mean, that round at one point felt like one of those, you know, quote combo videos where you do the no damage hitting each other, you know, thing.
Uncombo videos, yeah. Air grab.
Ooh, okay, nice. Got the up kicks.
Aha! Patient there with Snoopy
just
Global.
like Dexter in Space Ace with that laugh, dude. That sounded exactly like a grown-up Dexter laugh right there.
Again, looking for it to be close. We'll see.
Angel's looking really good right now, though.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I mean, he's been playing so well this whole
the
whole time we've seen him in this top 8.
Gonna turtle out the character select screen, it sounds like. Thanks for letting us listen to it. And in for what could be the final game of the tournament.
It's so funny, too, because, like, we've heard that character select screen so many times. Like, you know when the timer is about to run out and it chooses for you automatically.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that jump attack into neutral jump again.
Following up, okay, important to get the super there. And as soon as the super was there, Snoopy Global backed off. Aye.
Oh, good throw.
Grab.
Yeah,
Trying to make it happen up close. Snoopy Global, what do you got?
Got good defense a little bit there for Angel. But
who's got super? The second one wins!
Wow!
The second one! They both did.
I mean, shout-outs to Snoopy, by the way, who saw the super and didn't think I should block to be safe. He's like, I have this charge. I'm just going to hit kick.
Yeah.
Yep, there's that meter gaining strategy. I'm surprised I don't see Chun's do that more against Sagat, because I think that's a really important strategy. Uh-oh.
Aye. That's chunky damage.
No. Missed again, but gonna get that throw there. Baits out the super.
Getting close.
Oh, gets a jump in.
Ah!
Oh,
hunting for the final hit.
Crouching medium kick is ridiculous.
Neither one wants to make the big bet now. It's still a really slight life lead. Life lead over Snoopy. Oh, maybe tried to walk under?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever it was, it puts Angel now at tournament point.
Welcome, everybody, from BG Callisto's stream. Not sure what game you just finished watching, but we are potentially at the last round here for Super Turbo. If Angel can take this.
Big grab. He's been able to get the corner yet again. Getting close to Super as well.
Okay.
Snoopy, I really like that we're seeing him battle out of the corner. He's been stuck there for too long. Angel in. A little bit of chip.
Okay.
Giving Snoopy the chance with Super.
There it is, the throw right there, and Snoopy is going to stay alive. He's feeling a little better now, I'm sure. See if he can continue it forward for 2 more games.
Settle himself down. Again, he lost to Angel, but it was 3-2 in winner's side. Ooh. Walking forward with the handshake. Here comes Angel.
Anti-air fireballs, which we always jokingly call the Mike Watson.
I still call him Watson on tournament. I called it the Watson in Mortal Kombat 1 tournament recently. And definitely Definitely nobody watching got that reference.
If you ever watched this Ryu and Guile, so many times he would just walk backwards and anti-air you with a projectile and just be done with it. So, all right, Snoopy Global trying
Waking
to
up.
keep this close here. If you can win this one, then it'll be 2-2. Oh, empty jump into throw. That was weird. He came up with that close heavy kick, which always looks like it should be an anti-air, but like is terrible at being an anti-air. Oh, but see, look how
That
fast
blessed
that
crouching
dude,
medium kick.
dude,
Anti-air
dude.
and tying it up 2-2 is Snoopy.
Chen crouching medium kick is ridiculous.
Very good.
Like when you know how it can link into itself. I swear that's like the lowest effort link in the history of fighting games. I swear. I mean, I've talked about it before. Like, modern Street Fighter, a lot about whiff punishing, right?
Sure.
And I was like, old games weren't necessarily like that. I was like, you whiff punish Chun-Li's crouching medium kick. Good luck. Uh-oh.
Oh, his stick's not working.
Uh-oh.
It's happened a couple of times.
Oh, and Snoopy Global's like, you're icing me. You're icing me.
They'll fix whatever's going on up there.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Especially the way that Snoopy's played the last couple of games. Of course, Angel was up 2-0 and may have been able to run away with it, but Snoopy's woken up big time, played really well. Brought out some more of the tricks, too. We saw a bunch of the empty jump into grab or jump into pogo into grab. Like, stuff like that is coming out a little bit more often now.
Yeah, so it is really unfortunate this is happening.
It
mean, it could ice him, but it's just one of those situations that you never know, like sometimes it can ice him, sometimes it lets them rest and think more clearly,
Yeah.
But
not ideal either way, but here we are. Happens sometimes.
Every time I see something like this, all I ever joke, I joked about this on, was it Vampire Saver or one of the other tournaments earlier? I was like, at least it's not Momochi having to deal with this right now.
Ooh.
Because, he's had to deal with that a lot.
Yeah.
Grand finals of Street Fighter 4 and then last year against Nemo as well. Every time he gets to that Evo Top 8 stage, he's just like, I got to deal with broken controllers all day. Because it took Nemo a while to get a replacement controller. Oh, man. Oh, dang. I see a lot of old school guys in the chat over here. Zaz, of course. Zaz, one of the truest. I remember talking to him on the Alt Games SF2 news groups back in the day. So, God, was it?
Are we ready?
You went to college with Serlin, right? I think he went to college with Serlin, like at MIT or something like that as well. You have to confirm with me, Zaz. Anyways, here we go.
Reset game or tournament game?
Yeah.
Snoopy Global again has had good up kicks throughout this.
Oh, kick
wrong
the
way.
Wrong way again.
Get your head in the game, Chun-Li. Come on. Quit looking the wrong way. With Super, he's a big threat.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the sky.
Look at the good juggles, too.
Big plus. And it is reset point.
All right.
Could be 3 games in a row.
Yeah. And with the way that it's going, like, you can't feel good if you're Angel here, right? You're 2-0 and then lose 3 in a row. The second set's going to be a very, very, I'll use the word dubious again, a dubious status.
Big life lead. Couple of Watsons.
Oh, that hit the other side? That was crazy.
Okay, now with Super. Right, backing off just in case. Man, being able to safely press that crouching medium kick is pretty blessed.
I feel like Chun-Li's crouching light kick is like twice as long as a crouching medium kick.
Yo, that was sick anti-air for the stand jab underneath for the reset. And Snoopy Global.
The reset bracket. And now that smile from Angel's face has disappeared a lot more here. So here we go. As you mentioned, the closest match that Angel had was against Snoopy Global, which was 3-2 in favor of Angel on winner's side. But now here in Grand Finals, it's gone the opposite direction. So they're tied right now.
They're tied.
5-5.
Yep. Nobody's beaten either of them except each other in this tournament.
Oh, man. Just Chun things. Whoa!
What? What am I looking at? What happened here?
Just hit the
What's going
super.
on? You're supposed to be invincible at the start of that. All right.
Ooh. Yeah, Snoopy Global's really making good use. Oh!
Okay.
But it still managed to pull through. The neck breaker right there is actually starting to cause some. And not even just in that mix-up, but a lot of times he'll do the jump medium kick into the neck breaker, which kind of sets up the mix-up for him.
Oh, walked up with the grab. That was not the intention.
Yeah, you block that spinning bird kick on the way down like that. I think Chen is plus.
Running up for the chase. Oh! That would have been the sickest
Whoa.
combo. That would have been super cool.
That was almost a combo video situation. But Snoopy Global again. Oh, wow! Comboed into the lightning kick.
Wow.
Angel pulling out all the stops here to try to get this win.
With the claps to hype himself up. Here comes a little setup. Snoopy Global's up close, threatening to take game. First of the set.
Yeah.
Super. Doesn't even need it.
After that cool lightning kick right there, and still couldn't take the game, unfortunately. And so Snoopy, has all the momentum right now.
4 games in a row.
Yeah, 4 games in a row.
All right, Angel, what do you got? What's the change? It feels to me like there's been a lot more of Snoopy Global having more of the, he's been taking the initiative a lot. We've seen lots of jumps from him.
Yeah.
We've seen lots of running up and getting grabs from him.
And that's
he's had wake-ups quite a bit.
And that situation right there where Angel has tried to go for some tick throws, I feel like, well, never mind there, but I felt like Snoopy Global was winning that a lot recently, so until that one right there. But that was also because he got hit, and so maybe the timing was a little weirder.
Waltzing up.
Oh,
Snoopy
there was
Global.
that glitch. You heard the yacht and then just block, like.
Neither one's really incentivized to do much else.
Yeah.
You're not going to jump. I mean, not forward anyway.
Yeah, hashtag just Chun things. Ooh, nice. Got him with the Watson.
The old Watts.
See right there, the jumping tack into the knee, into the neck breaker. Been very effective for him. Oh, man. Scary.
Got him first. Angel trying to jump in.
Wow, I'm surprised it didn't combo.
Look at the time now, 8. Angel,
nice.
anti-aired,
Okay.
well.
Okay, but Angel still has a chance to finally end this 4-game streak right now.
True, gotta do it.
He was up 2-0, Snoopy Global 3 in a row, has won the first game in the grand final set. So yeah, Snoopy is actually in the lead for the first time and is currently ahead 6-5.
Oh, too early.
That was painful. That sucks.
Getting super. Angel will have it too as soon as this fireball comes out. And now he can threaten. Walking up, does it first. Jumping over. Angel. Oh!
Comeback potential. I got it. The crouching medium kick. Angel finally putting an end to that streak. And now, once again, through all the matches that they played, they're tied at 6-6 now. I mean, I feel like both sets went 2 and 3, like 3-2. Like, you gotta feel like it's gotta happen again, right?
I'm here for it, if so. Give me more ST. Let's make it hype. And Angel took that in part by being a little bit more active, moving forward more. There were some more jumps. He may have wanted his own walk-up grab right there, but Snoopy got it first.
No, trust me, it is not a question that Dalsum is number 2. It's just that Dalsum is one of the hardest characters to use in this game. You have to dedicate your life to using that character practically. Oh, okay, that's what he was trying to do, and he jumped too early last time. Oh, nice. Gets the chip damage.
Oh, you don't even get hit by that?
How did that... Where is the hurt? That move has way too
That's
good
awesome.
a priority.
The priority is so
The priority
strong.
is ridiculous.
That's why this matchup's a hard 5-5.
Exactly. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Fierce. Oh, no.
Woo!
Oh, he went for the CPU 3-hit combo. The computer dizzied you would always do that. Jump your strong throw.
Tied even in rounds.
Oh,
There it
nice.
is on reaction.
Yep.
Yeah, grab comes. It was softened at least. Yeah, again, like in those moments, there's like not a lot of reason to do something else. You take a risk if you're going to move forward for sure.
And even if you do throw the fireball there, when one of those legs, usually it's a trade, you know, and the legs is going to do more damage most of the time.
Wow, the up kick's timing was beautiful. Snoopy Global's going to be the one to take it and put himself a tournament game.
Yeah, I mean, again, he did the neck breaker and the crouching light kick in the throw. That crouching light kick in the throw tick has been working really well for Snoopy Global.
Was really impressed that he did up kick after not just the block jump in, but the jab afterward. Like he was holding on to charge for just the right moment. So here's Angel now trying to move in, trying to regain the corner. And yep. Your heel got hit, so you got fully knocked down. That's how it works. If your foot gets hit, you fully get knocked down IRL.
Yep. Oh, yeah, just a single hit right there. Snoopy Global looking good here. Oh, didn't go for the lightning kicks.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well.
But I guess maybe he was scared Angel was going to get the super out in between. But it's just going to be the fireball, and Angel runs into it. And Snoopy Global here is saying, no, we aren't going to go 3-2. Going to try to take this right here, right now.
Not quite a Watts.
I feel like Angel is getting nervous. His fireballs are getting a little more predictable.
Yeah. Some jumps in ways that we hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah.
From Snoopy Global. Here's the big up kick. Now Angel got to build on it. No, just like that. Snoopy Global's got the corner. He's got super. It comes just a mix up away.
Oh, miss.
There it is. No, it's not enough
How
again.
Did that throw? How did that not throw?
Random damage, please.
No lightning.
No legs?
Dude, she doesn't even have the super. What are you worried about?
Legs?
Oh,
no, not going to
legs.
get the chance. And there it is. Snoopy Global, after having been sent down to loser side by Angel, gets the reset and gets the entire tournament. Combo Breaker champion, Snoopy Global.
That's right. And based on his shirt, all I can ask him is, aren't you glad that you used Chen-Li?
Oh, man. Don't make me toss you in the lemon that I bought the other day on the way back.
Is that a standard response?
I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay.
No,
yes.
hey, shout outs to Snoopy. Like, really, the adaptations, even within that set, if you had gone back and look at the first two games of that Grand Finals, dominant.
Right, yes.
Maybe not dominant, that's too much, but mostly in control was Angel. And then Snoopy had to take that moment of thinking about things, letting the timer run out on character select, thinking about it, calming himself down a little bit, and was back in.
Yeah, nicely done. And I think now that he is champion, we have to officially call Snoopy Joe Cool, because he has definitely, he is the champion of Combo Breaker here. And again, Combo Breaker, especially for games like Vampire Savior and for like Super Turbo, it's like one of the big deals. Like,
it's big. Yeah.
I mean, Vampire Savior, I feel like this is their Evo, right? You know, and Super Turbo can be close to that as well. So yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, big congrats. Big congrats. Gonna be cool. Shortly we'll get all the players up there and have a little ceremony. But yeah, man, congrats to Snoopy Global for taking this. I really liked watching that. It's a frenetic mirror.
Yes.
Right. Some of the mirror matches are a little slower. Some of them are very interesting, and that's one that can be really fast and a little zany, hard to control on both sides. Fun to watch.
I mean, some mirrors are also Honda versus Honda.
Good phrasing. Yeah, definitely.
Man.
Yeah, I've. I mean, you saw Comeback was in this, and he and I used to play that at C3 Monthlies pretty much every month back in the day.
Oh, jeez, that's brutal. That is not a fun one. But I, you know, what is a fun thing to do is, you know, to watch these players get their awards here. And I believe we're going to be moving to the awards ceremony whenever that's set up and ready to go.
Yep.
Again, congratulations to all the players here. A lot of people, a lot of entrants here, and
yeah.
It's great to see these old games, you know, continue to be played like this.
Definitely, yeah. And I'm sure will be for many years in the future. If we're playing these games for 30 years, why not 40 and 50 and so forth and so on?
So, you know, you and I have talked about this a million times, right? The FGC retirement home, just put the cabinets with all the games out there, all the consoles, just have all the joysticks. All the fighting game players just retire there. We will play matches forever.
That'd be awesome.
And you know what the best thing about that is, too? all of us will stay very cognizant because we're playing these fighting games.
It really
you
helps.
know, you will actually be exercising your brain the whole time. But seriously, like, our generation is going to be the easiest to take care of when we get old. You just get everybody's backlog and put all the consoles there and go, like, go.
The backlog.
Dude.
The life backlog is definitely a concept I'll be thinking about from now on. All right, we're going to go up to the stage for the ceremony.
All right.
Test, test, test.
Got it. Let me know when I'm good to start. Good? We don't want that. So I was happy to follow my All right. In 7th place, Jack Tioff. Also in 7th place, Bonky. In 5th place, the Arch Villain. I might need help holding stuff. Yeah, pass me the mail. All right, he won't be able to join us, but a round of applause for also 5th place, Chris G. In 4th place, Climax. In 3rd place, Comeback. Thank you. In 2nd place, Angel. And your grand champion, Snoopy Global. Let's give it a round of applause for one more time for your top 8.
Back in the day, we didn't get medals and trophies for top 8. So I would like to be able to look at some of my tournament wins and like show people, look, I used to play these. I was good back in the day. Oh, man.
No, shout out to all the players up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris G probably out in some other top 8.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I love the fact that, you know,
nice work,
there's
everybody.
always a new generation of people playing Super Turbo, right?
Yeah.
You know, and Third Strike. And we were talking about this during Vampire Saver, that their scene keeps just growing. Like, it's every year they see more players that they've never heard of before.
That's awesome.
You know.
That's awesome.
And it's just great to see that. And I mean, the reason why I keep talking about these old games and stuff, you know, when, you know, Strive came out and they were like, okay, we'll put rollback in Exerd, you know, and then, you know, when Tekken 8 Season 2 came out, everyone started going back and trying Tekken 5 and, you know, Tekken 6 and Tag and all these things like that. It's just, it's really cool. These Capcom Fighting Collections, Soul Calibur is going to come out on the Switch too. You
Really
know?
cool, yeah.
I finally get to try Link in that game. So
yeah, I never played that version either.
But, you know, again, old fighting games never go bad, man. And I love that. I love that. Like, they're just going to be fun forever, I feel like.
Definitely, yeah.
Even when we're controlling video games with our brain, they're still going to be fun, I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, honestly, always a blast to be here. Hope to be able to do it for many, many more years. We're going to have VSAV Top 24 tomorrow at when? 11 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah,
so
I think I'll be on that one right there. So
awesome,
I'll have to be here at 11 o'clock. So.
Okay, I hope you make it.
Same here.
Yeah, but definitely tune in for that. As for tonight, thanks a lot for watching Super Turbo Top 8 here at Combo Breaker 2025. Thanks as always. Woo!
Oh, yeah, for sure. Always a good time commentating with you.
For sure, man.
Yeah. And, thank you guys for tuning in and keep playing those old games out there. We'll see you guys tomorrow for from Vampire Savior and some Third Strike. Take care.
Get right and sit tight, because when we come back, more combo breaker action coming right at you. Don't go nowhere.